ain't your nigga a drug dealer? She was like, yeah. I was like, that nigga got guns on him? She was like, yeah. Yo. Alright, today, bro, we're gonna be talking about the time I was fucking on this nigga a bit, and he basically caught me in the act of doing it, bro, and shit went south. So basically, it was like me and this girl, we had been talking for a little minute, you know, on and off. And you know, when you on and off, it's like, man, that's mine, but it's like, y'all be off, bro. Like, you can go do whatever you want to do. She can, but it still be yours type shit. But we never like dated, so it was on and off for a little minute. And like during this time that we was on and off, like one time I just ended up blocking her because I was just like in my feelings. I was just pissed off at her type shit. So I blocked her, came back, and she already started like, you know, fucking with someone else. But I won't really like pushing up on that. It was just like, okay, you know, do what you gotta do. You know, I won't really like stress out about it or whatever. So she was fucking with who she wanted to fuck with. I was doing me, and just over time, like naturally, we just started like talking back more and more, and you know, communicating. And one day, I was linking up with someone else, and I was like, you know what? Let me go by her job and say what's up. But cause she lived in like a different city from me, and it's like a 30-40 minute drive, and I was already in like the city, I might as well just say like what's up, you know what I mean? Cause you know, I still fuck with her. It was like no bad blood. So put up, say what's up, and then we ended up getting on the phone a few days after, and you know, the connection was still there. Even though she was like getting serious with this other nigga, the connection was there, everything was good. So then time go on, you know, we started texting, talking about how, oh, the connection is always gonna be there, and I was like, I was happy for her that she was getting in that relationship and stuff, and that she was finally happy, because you know, my dog, I wasn't even trying to game her up. Nah, at least I was. But you know, eventually time go by, and I'm chilling. I'm chilling, watching Lucifer just on a day off, and she was like, "What you doing?" Mind you, 9 times out of 10, when a girl hits you up with "What you doing," they trying to link, nigga. You already know how they go. So I was like, "Shit, I'm just watching TV. What you doing?" And she was like, "I'm getting some food right now." And I was like, "Ah, pull up, like bring me some." And she was like, "I can't. I'm with someone," and that someone was her nigga. So then, as she told me she was with her nigga or whatever, I was like, ah man. She was like, "You can pull up when I come home though," type shit. So you know, I got ready, you know, clean my nuts off, you know, make sure the nigga was fresh and shit. And then I went and I like put up on her to her crib, you know, to her front, not front door, but like I parked like right in front of her house because I've been there before, you know. She came on, and while I was texting the text messages, she was like, "What you want to do?" I was like, "We go to Waffle House," but she was like, "I'm about to eat," type shit. Yeah, I'm not really hungry. You don't want to just chill in the parking lot. And I was like, I already know what that meant. So put up on her, came, scooped her up, and we went to this Walmart parking lot, because in Fayetteville, I guess every Walmart just closes at 11, or is that Universal? I really don't know. So we go to this parking lot, you know, we chilling. She on her phone a little too much. I'm like, "Why you on your phone?" Knowing that she has a nigga, I don't know why I said this stupid shit. So she was on her phone, texting, and I was like, "Why you on your phone so much? Like, what's good with that?" And you know, she powered off her phone type shit, which I ain't expected her to do all that. And we continued to talk or whatever, and then eventually we were just talking, and she was like, "Hey, let's go to the back seat." And I was like, "The back seat?" And I was wearing like these like short, like black shorts from H&M, and like, mind you, my dick was like, that shit was like it was just poking through the shorts. And as we were getting back there, I have like this little like parking brake. I did not even know cars have like a parking brake. I don't even think it's the emergency brake. It's just a random ass parking brake. It might be the emergency brake, I really don't know. And as we were getting into it, she hit the parking brake, but I had no clue that was the parking brake or whatever, or I had no clue it even got hit. So in the back seat, you know, we'll get to business, but I kept bringing up how she had a nigga like before we even got into it, like as we was talking, cause you know, I was like, oh, like what's going on with your nigga, like what, like, cause I was trying to figure out like what. I didn't enjoy the moment. I was being a dumbass. I should have just enjoyed the moment, hushed, and went with the flow. But I wasn't doing that. I was asking mad questions like a dumbass. So it kind of threw everything off in the back, and like it just wasn't the best that we've had. It was just, it was off. So we get finished and we just talking. And mind you, I'm asking her about her nigga. So I asked her again. I was like, hey, what's good with you and your nigga? Like, why you hitting me up? And she was like, oh, nothing. We just haven't talked in a while, and I missed you type shit. Da 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 da. And then she was going on about how her nigga's clingy, and as she's telling me her nigga's clingy, this like blue SUV type model like is pulling up in the Walmart, like is pulling up in the Walmart parking lot, just driving by. And she's like, that's my nigga. I'm like, ain't your nigga a drug dealer? She was like, yeah. I was like, that nigga got guns on him? She was like, yeah. At this point, I'm like, oh fuck, like, I ain't about to die over no pussy now, like, hell no. So, as she's telling me that, and we mind you, we're in the back seat. I have like shorts on, I don't have no shirt on. She has her leggings on and her little top or whatever. And I'm like, shit. So he drives by my car because he didn't see us in the back seat. I don't know how. I have a fishbowl. He drives by, like pulls further up to the Walmart, and I'm just in the back seat. And I'm like, oh fuck. So then I go up to my front seat, trying to start the car. Mind you, that little parking brake is on or whatever. So my back tires, they're not going. They're like my car's trying to go, but it can't go. So he sees my headlights are on, and he obviously like turns around, spins the block, parks right in front of me. He's like, what's wrong, man? And I get out, and I'm like, you know what happened to my tires? Cause like, nigga, it's an empty ass parking lot. What could have happened to my tires? My tires were good when I first pulled up to the Walmart. Like, how is this happening? So I was like, you know what, you know what's wrong with my tires? Like asking like if he did anything, like a dumbass nigga ain't do shit to my tires. I was just being dumb, bro. So basically, he was like, nah, not a clue. And mind you, they had each other's location, bro. And she told her nigga she was going to Walmart. And the nigga lived in the same neighborhood as her, like a few houses down. Now, if you sit here and tell me, bro, she literally, it wasn't a setup, but it damn near might have been a setup. Cause, bro, that was so dumb on her part. But anyways, bro, dude comes and he already suspects his girl like somewhere in the area, bro. Nigga looks in my back seat through the window, sees his girlfriend. It's like, wow, this is what we do now? This is what we do now? Says her name, and she just comes out the car, and then mind you, I'm like this close to this nigga. Like, me and him are like, you know, I can put my hand on his like fucking back and be like, damn man, I ain't no type shit. Like we that close. So I'm like, I'm gonna lie to the nigga. I'm not gonna tell him, oh yeah, I knew you got a girlfriend, bro. Like, I was like, damn, bro, I ain't know you got a girlfriend. Like, I ain't know. She ain't telling me. And the dude, like, he looks at me, bro. He looks at me, and he's like, you good, bro? And then as he says that, he winds his hands back and punches me in my mouth, like right around here. I have like a scar from that shit. I fuck with a scar, but he missed a lot of my tooth, and that shit hurt like hell. He punched me in my mouth, and I'm sitting there, I'm in shock. I'm like, this nigga really just punched me? Like, he's walking back to his car. So by the time he walks back to his car, he gets in the car and he drives off. I'm sitting there in like shock, like, yo, what just happened? Like, the second he punched me, he started walking into his car mad fast, like, and I'm just sitting there, I'm like, yo, what the hell? He drives off, right? As if he's leaving, and he left his girl. And then he turns around, he acts like he's finna like ram into my car. Like, bro, I like leave the keys inside, leave my phone, and I get out. Cause I'm like, yo, is this nigga really about to like just crash into my car? And then at this point, I remember this nigga had like guns, bro. Like, and he went back to his car. Like, the first time he like came out, he ain't have no gun on him. So I was like, okay, is this nigga coming back to like, you know, off me? Like, Cause you know, nigga love the girl, so you know niggas do crazy ass shit when they in love type shit. So I was like, yo, this nigga coming to off me, like, so I kind of like get further back to like the woods, and then this dude's like, he's trying to walk up to me and like press me, like, what's good, what's good, what's good. But I can't really see his hands, like they're kind of behind his back, and me, I don't have no strap on me. I ain't about to die cause I fuck yo girl, like it ain't no serious. I wouldn't even, if I was in an opposite situation, I wouldn't do nothing like this. I would just be like, wow, okay, get rid of the girl, you know, move on. So he's doing that, and you know, I'm not about to die over this, so I kind of like just fall back, you know. He hits my car and tells his girl to get all her stuff. She gets all her stuff out the car, and then they leave. And basically, I was in a whole different city, couldn't call. None of my friends had cars, like come help me type stuff. And yeah, basically it was just, bro, I kind of take, bro, that shit was like the first traumatic experience I've ever had in my life, to where it even made me like, I don't know, after that shit happened, I was like, yeah, let me get a girlfriend, bro. Like, I'm not about to do this. I'm not trying to die over no girl. So I had got me a little girlfriend for a little minute. But anyways, that was the story, bro. That shit was kind of wicked. I'm not even gonna cap to you. I probably would do that shit again.